Hi everyone!
Welcome back to MomNMeBeauty. Today's video is going to be on our favorites and not so favorites for the month of January 2018. Can't believe it's already the end of January. I mean, honestly, it was just 2017. I mean, come on. Keep on watching this video to see what our favorites and not so favorites are.
And if you like this video, make sure you give us a big thumbs up.
Let's get started. We call this first part Gotta Have It, and this is our favorite products of the month. My first product is a hair product, and I think a few years back on YouTube, this was like the it range for hair care. My first favorite is the Macadamia Natural Oil Healing Oil Spray. I used to go over to my nurse's houses, go swimming in her pool, and then she would put this in my hair. I fell in love with the smell. It made my hair nice and soft, and I just fell in love with this. So I did receive this for Christmas from her, and I was really happy. And I've been using it a lot, and what I like to do is I will, or my nurse will, whoever does my hair, will put this in my hair and then take a straightening iron and just straighten out my hair. Go back in with this, run through my hair again and then brush it. And my hair is extremely shiny, straight, and soft. It just transforms my hair. My
first Gotta Have It for the month of January is actually a new bottle. I haven't used up the first one that I purchased, but it's the Badescu Glycolic Foaming Cleanser. This stuff is really affordable. Even though Badescu is found at ULTA in the higher end section, it's very, very affordable. It's $8 for this entire bottle. And I think it had gone through the first one in 6 months. Like, it lasted me that long. I use it every night that I wash my face. After I remove all my makeup with the micellar water and the eye makeup remover balm, then I go in with this on my Clarisonic. And it's like my double cleanse. It's fantastic. It's so refreshing. It does tend to sting your eyes if you get even the slightest, teeniest little bit in your eyes. So whatever you do, avoid the eyes. And when I use my Clarisonic, like around my nose in that area, I will close my eyes while the Clarisonic is doing its work with this cleanser, just so I don't get it in my eyes. But otherwise, it's fantastic, so affordable, and this is my second bottle, so I'm really happy with it.
My next favorite is a perfume, and I did include this in my What I Got for Christmas video, so we will have that link down below and up there. This is the Ariana Grande Sweet Like Candy perfume. I think she has a few more perfumes in her range. I think there's a citrus one, there's a floral one, something like that. But I was drawn to the sweet one because I love sweet smells. I'm not really the citrusy person. It smells really good. And when I got this for Christmas, I was extremely happy. It lasts a long time. So it's 3.4 fluid ounces. And I think it was $59 on ULTA.com. Really not that expensive if you look at, Burberry, Calvin Klein. Those are way up there. So I think this is a great, affordable, higher-end perfume that really is a good gift to give to anybody too.
My next Gotta Have It for the month of January is something that I am at least halfway. I almost think I'm like 3/4 of the way through. This is the Amazing Grace fragrance by Philosophy. I do have a backup of this, so now I don't have to use it so sparingly. This fragrance is so good. Now, I think both of us are pretty bad at explaining fragrances and like what they smell like, but it's got this very fresh, very feminine, very romantic, florally scent to it. It's not overpowering. It lasts such a long time on me. And thanks to my sister-in-law, thank you, Heather, she did give me the shower gel and also the body butter, also in the same fragrance. So I've combined the two of them together today, and it just makes that fragrance last even longer and seem more intense, I guess, as the day goes on. So I really love this fragrance. Can't recommend it enough. I actually like the regular Amazing Grace over the new Amazing Grace Ballet Rose, I think is what it's called. I prefer this scent. So yeah, I really love this fragrance. You should check it out.
My next favorite is now makeup, and that is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette. This released maybe early 2017. It was a little while ago. I got this for Christmas, and I think I include this in my Christmas video. Again, that'll be down below. and up there for you guys. But this is one of my favorite palettes that I got for Christmas. I love the shades in here, and I love the 4 pops of colors that they added. I think that's great to put with any look. You can do so many looks with all of these shadows. I love how big this palette is. I mean, come on, it's bigger than my head. The only thing I have to say I'm not a big fan of is how they have the names on the back of the palette versus on the inside. Just because when you're, like this and doing a tutorial, you'll have to be like, okay, the purple royalty. Yeah, I'm using royalty right here. So that's just one thing I don't like about this, but otherwise, great formula, great shadows.
My next gotta have it for the month of January is also an eyeshadow palette. This is the ProFusion Amber Eyes. Now, when ProFusion launched in Target, this was part of that initial collection, and I absolutely love this palette, in particular 2 of the shades. So these 2 pinks or mauves right here, like I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit pan on them very, very soon. One is called Amore and the other one's called Devoted. These shades are so pretty. The vast majority of them are matte shades. So you've got 10 matte shades and 3 shimmer shades, but they're so intensely pigmented. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So these are the 2 colors that I love the most. I barely touched the pan, and you can see just how pigmented they are. They're not powdery, they're not patchy. Oh, they're just so pretty. I actually have Devoted in my crease today. They blend out so well. You can build them too. That's the other thing. It's not so pigmented that you have to be very, very careful about how much you have on your brush before you apply it to your crease or to your lid. You can build it, and it blends out so, so beautifully. So I can't recommend this enough. I was in my local Target like this past week, and I noticed that all of their ProFusion, like the initial ProFusion launch, is now on clearance. So I don't know if like now they're getting a whole new range or a whole new launch of ProFusion, or ProFusion just going away in Target. I don't know. So if you can find yourself one of these palettes, I highly, highly recommend it.
Okay, and my next favorite is from e.l.f. This blush was one of the first I ever got in a collection. And a couple weeks ago, I was going through my makeup, seeing what I had, thinking to myself, you know what? Time to try more stuff. Time to use more stuff that I have. And I found this, and I'm like, okay, that's a nice nude blush. So I took it out, tried it, absolutely love it. There is a subtle sheen to this blush, and I think that it actually enhances my highlighter. This blush is in Tickled Pink. I think they repackaged these. I'm not quite sure.
I think they did too. I haven't seen those packages in any of our local stores lately.
The one I have looks like the NARS packaging. And if you don't like a lot of shine or no shine in your blushes, you might like this because there is subtle sheen, but it's not that bad.
My next gotta have it for the month of January is something that we received in Ipsy, I think in December, I think. In any case, I've been using this practically all month underneath, either alone as a standalone highlighter, or I used it underneath my powder highlighters. This is by Barfly. It's their highlighter in number H001 Candlelit. Because it's a sample size, they don't give you a ton, but I'm telling you, this is gonna last me a long time because I don't use very much of it on any given day. I rub it on my finger and then tap it onto the highlights of my cheekbones. It looks so natural just as a standalone. I used to have such a hard time using cream and liquid like contour and highlighter and blush products. Now I've kind of mastered it. I'm a little proud of myself, toot my little horn, toot toot. But in any case, this standalone will look so natural. It won't look like you try too hard or you like apply glitter to your face. Like, it doesn't look like any of that. It looks like a nice dewy sheen on the highlights of your face. But you can also use it underneath your powder highlighters if you want something more intense, like something more nighttime, or if you're going to a special occasion. So this is really, really great. I recommend it. If you can find it on Ipsy, you should really try this or pick yourself up one.
My next favorite is one that I just included in a video, I think a couple weeks ago. We will have that linked up there and down below for you guys. And that is the Too Faced multi-use diamond flare highlighter. This highlighter, to start off, has real crushed diamonds in it. If you look at it, it does have this like iridescent sheen to it if you're looking at it like this. And it does look a little bit purpley bluish. But when it's on the skin, it's a nice white blinding highlight. If you've been watching us for a long time, you will know that I'm all about that blinding highlighter. This is just a really nice highlighter. The packaging is so gorgeous. It's meant to look like a diamond ring box. So if you've ever gotten something from Tiffany's or some like really expensive place like that, that's what this looks like. So
my last gotta have it for the month of January is something that I kind of tripped over on one of my trips recently to CVS. This is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in number GB359 Blackest Brown. This brow pencil's got the standard spoolie on one end. This brow pencil is very reminiscent of, I think, L'Oreal or Maybelline, that's got the slim brow pencil, who I think took it off of ABH. I don't know if you can see that. That tip, oh my God, it is so teeny tiny. Now, I was loving the e.l.f. brow pencils or brow crayons for a long time. Those are pretty slim as well, but unfortunately, they do kind of get a little bit dull at the tip because they are a lot thicker than this one, so you would have to sharpen the end of it. This, I never ever have to sharpen, and every time I go to use it, I can just draw in these hair-like strokes because this crayon is so incredibly skinny. It's like minuscule. It's so tiny. It's great color. I don't have to press too hard. I don't have to warm it up on the back of my hand before I apply it. It just goes right on. I can do those little, strokes at the front of my brow and at the tail if I want it. And I'm good to go. I can apply like a brow gel out the door. So I absolutely love this. Can't recommend it enough. They had at least 3 or 4 shades. So see if they have one in your shade. And bonus, it's really affordable. I think it was like $2 or $3. So yeah, I absolutely love this. And I gotta purchase myself a backup.
my last favorite is one I have talked about before in the favorites, but it's like a different shade, more of a newer launch to the range. And that is the Wet n Wild Megaglo highlighting powders. I do have the one in Precious Petals. I think that's the shade. Mm-hmm. And this one I'm talking about now is Blossom Glow. Blossom Glow is more of a, I want to say, champagne white color. It shows up on the skin completely white, and I love this color a little bit more than Precious Petals, just because with me I like to apply a few layers. With Precious Petals, it's so pinky peachy that you will see an overcast. With this, I don't have to worry about the overcast because it just will look like skin until you hit that light and ba-bang. Great highlighter, definitely getting one once I run out.
And we call this next section, Don't Buy It. These are the products that we did not like and could not part with quick enough. So my first Don't Buy It for the month of January is the Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in medium. This is a sample size. I don't remember where I got it, how I got it, but I did give it a fair try this month. So the end of it, the spoolie is really strange. Now, because it's for your brows, like, I get it. You want something that's a little bit shorter and stubbier so that you can be more accurate when you apply it. But there's so much product on the end of this spoolie, and I really can't do it justice. I don't think you can see. There's 5. I can count the number of bristles on here. There's 5 layers of bristles, and it kind of spirals around the tip of the wand. And the product gets caught in between those layers of the bristles. So you cannot like wipe off excess product in here because all it does is it just smushes it to another part of the wand. It's so hard to explain. All I'm telling you, like, believe me, is that there's so much product in here that when you go to apply it to your brows, it looks like you straight up put acrylic paint on your eyebrows. It's awful. I don't like it. I cannot part with this quick enough.
My only don't buy it is more like don't buy the gimmick of the idea of this. This was a hack we did. We will link the video down below and up in the cards for you guys. And this was a hack where you take cornstarch, baking soda, and essential oils to make your own dry shampoo. Now, I love my aerosol dry shampoos. Can't get enough of those. And I tried this, and I feel like it makes me look like I have gray hairs. And it doesn't do anything else. We put it in my hair in the video. My hair still felt really greasy. It felt gross. It didn't feel like it did anything for my hair. And frankly, I wasn't able to get the white out of my hair. Even though I have blonde hair and you really shouldn't be able to see white, you can see white. This was a pass. I don't really know how to make it better. And
funny thing is, in that same video, I made the same thing. I made my own dry shampoo, slightly different ingredients. Any aerosol ends up giving me a white cast because I've got dark hair. I'm a brunette. So I made my own dry shampoo using cocoa powder, which is for the darker hair. Cornstarch, I think it was cornstarch, cocoa powder, and then the essential oil. In any case, we'll have that video down below and up here in the cards for you if you want to check that out. It's got the website to go to get the recipe. I actually love the dry shampoo that I made. I've used it several times. It does not leave a white cast. It really blends into my hair. It takes away the greasiness and the grit. Like, it works for me. So, yeah, I'm surprised that Emma doesn't like hers, but she says it's a don't buy into the gimmick.
And plus, like, it's so time consuming. With dry shampoo, you just want, spritz, 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 and go out the door. But with this, you gotta really rub it through your scalp, make sure it's gone, and it just takes time. And who really has time these days for that?
And my last don't buy it for the month of January is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer Radiance. This also is a sample size. I don't remember how I got it or where I got it, but the thing with this is it's supposed to give you like a glow underneath your foundation. So in the formulation, when it comes out of the tube, it's rather thick. You can see that there is not going anywhere. And it looks like it's matte, like it wouldn't give you any radiance whatsoever. But it's got something in here, glitter, pearlescent, something is in here. So you spread it around, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see, oh, you might be able to see this. It's got a sheen from far away, but up close, it looks like metallic paint on the skin. Like if you turn it, you can see like it almost looks like a metallic. It just has too much pearlescent or too much glitter in it. Whatever it is, it just doesn't look very good. And then when I put the foundation over it, I tend to use matte finish foundations. You lose all of the pearlescent and all the sheen that's in this anyways. So I don't know. I don't like it whatsoever. Also kind of feels a little bit greasy, a little bit waxy on the skin. And my foundation kind of moves around a little bit on it. Yeah, I just don't like it. I did not have success with it. It's going in the bad bin. And that is it for our January Gotta Have It's and Don't Buy It's. We hope that you really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give us a big thumbs up down below. That way we know that you like this type of video and we can continue to make these videos every month for you. In the comment section below, let us know what some of your favorites and not so favorites for the month of January were. We would really love to know, and we sometimes get ideas for videos from products that you really like, really enjoy, and recommend. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button down below and the little bell that is right next to it so you're notified every time we upload a new video. Keep in mind that YouTube is not always putting new videos in your subscription feed, so you have to hit that little bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video and you don't miss any of our content. We do upload 2 times a week. On Mondays is Mom and Me Day, and on Thursdays is either Tea and Take with Emma or Mom It with me. We do have a focus on drugstore and affordable brand products, beauty products, but we do throw in the occasional high-end because Emma has an obsession with Too Faced. Make sure that you connect with us on Instagram under MomNMeBeauty and with Emma under Emma_N_2004. Thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. We love having all of our new subscribers, and we can't wait to get to know you down in the comment section below. Don't forget to Instagram message us too, just so that we can chat back and forth. And we'll see you in our next Mom and Me video. Bye everyone.